Hi everyone, this video is all about feet fitness, and I've done a few exercises that are great to keep your feet in shape. I'm very lucky. I am at the beach this week, and there really isn't a better place for your feet than the beach. It requires us to walk around barefoot more than we might at home, and also walking on the sand is a tricky terrain for our feet. In our more modern world, we wear shoes a lot, and most of our terrain is quite flat. But our feet are really built for all terrain activity, and so it can be really helpful to give them some fitness and some challenge. And the first thing I want you to do is massage. So before you go into these other exercises that I showed, give your feet a really nice massage. So I am using my thumbs and just going on the bottom of my foot. Now I'm sitting on the floor. You can always do this in a chair. So just remember that you don't have to be on the floor to do this. And I teach a Somer Silver Fit class, and my clients in that class will sit and then bend down and actually massage their feet. So all different ways you can do it. What matters is that you're giving information into your body through touch and through movement. So I'm also wiggling my toes. When's the last time you did that? Little toe jumping jacks, we call them. And keeping that massage going, you can feel your bones. You can go all the way up to your ankle and then move into this lower leg. And you can find your shin bone and you can massage right along this bone. So we are not only inviting touch, which allows us to feel ourselves more. And the more we can feel ourselves, the more coordination we have, the more proprioception, the more easily we can move. But we're also hydrating the superficial layers of fascia, which is going to create a lot of really nice glide and slide for your muscles, your nerves, and a little massage in the back there. So this foot and lower leg are really important, but they tend to be the areas of the body that don't get as much attention as our hips, or maybe our biceps or our abs. So really beneficial to do a little foot fitness. Now, I'm not going to do this for the sake of the video, but what I'd love for you to do is to stand up and then notice what this foot feels like. Not only the foot, but all the way up this side of the body. I bet you're going to notice a difference. I want you to notice your joints. Do your joints feel more fluid and connected on the side that you massaged compared to the other one? It's pretty cool. It just shows that we really are all connected. We're not these bits and parts. So we can come back down and let's massage the other foot. And there's no perfect way to do this. And you can move those toes around. You can open them, get a little stretch there. Those toe jumping jacks, little massages. Just think about where are the places you don't touch your feet, you don't move your feet. That's where you want to focus on. Really awaken everything. And then just moving up. You can feel your heel bone. You can even give your foot a wiggle. So this can become more about exploration and curiosity. It's what does my foot feel like? Are there any tender places? Maybe you want to stay there and massage them out. Coming up, what do my bones feel like? 26 bones in the foot. About 32 joints. There's a lot of potential for movement and stuff here, right? So then moving upwards and massaging along this shin bone. We also have another lower leg bone over on the side here. And when we go down, we can find the ends of them. That's your ankle bone. And there's an exercise in this little series where we really focus on some ankle mobility. So we're getting a lot of release here doing this. We're softening things up, we're hydrating things, and you can always keep going all the way up the leg. So give your feet some love. After you've done this massage, go ahead and try the couple of foot exercises that I've included, and I'd love to hear how they felt and if they're making a difference for you. I'm gonna go enjoy the beach. Sorry. Big toes, other toes. Big toes, other toes. Big toes, other toes. Big toes, other toes. This one is just a flexing and pointing of the feet, but try really focusing on the glide slide of your heel. That's why I like doing this on the ground, so that I have a lot of feedback. I can really pick up that sensation of glide slide rather than a hinging type of movement. This really encourages a lot more fluidity and therefore mobility in your ankle joint. Glide and slide. And ankle circles are awesome too, with the same focus. So yes, the toes get to do all of the cool movement, but take your awareness to the heels as they glide away as you flex, and they glide towards you as you point. Glide and slide. I am showing this seated so that you can get a better view, but this is much better to do standing. And when I'm in my studio, I use a yoga block, but I am on vacation and I didn't bring a yoga block with me. So this folded up towel works like a charm. So we're going to be grabbing with the whole foot. When you do this, what I want you to really focus on is the heel trying to grab as much as the toes, so that we are working all of those little muscles in the arch and not completely depending on the muscles in the front of the lower leg. And I'm just doing a little releasing and then grabbing, but focusing on the heel as much as the toes, and release. And a little grab, that heel, and release. This is a little variation to the point and flex. And you're gonna go ahead and point the toes. Now keep the toes really actively grabbing as you pull the ankles back. And then it's a little surprise. And that glide slide of the heels, toes reaching long, grab and release. Glide slide of the heel, grab with the toes, glide slide of the heel, and release. One more time. Glide slide of the heel, grab with the toes, glide slide of the heel with those toes still grabbing, and release. This next one is great to do if you are seated in a chair. I'm just sitting on the floor to give you this angle. So we're going to place the whole foot down, big toe mound, little toe mound, and center of the heel. We call that the tripod foot. And then you're gonna draw up that arch, scrunching the toes, lifting, and then opening the toes. Now, as you bring that foot down, still try to imagine that gliding and sliding of the heel. And it's like the foot is reaching long, 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 and then super long toes, long flat toes. And then they're gonna grab, draw everything, and then opening. And then even though it's not, imagining that gliding of the heel towards you, and you have that arch, long toes, and then placing those nice long toes down, and repeat.